Welcome, folks, to WWF Smackdown. We're on the final stop before we jump over the pond to London, England for Insurrection. The whole of the World Wrestling Federation is still in shock after what we witnessed Monday night on Raw is war. Not only did Diamond Dallas Page defeat Kurt Angle, WCW stars Booker T and Scott Steiner invaded Raw to foil Mr. McMahon's plans.
It was a brave move by Shane McMahon and Eric Bischoff, and my intel tells me an angry Mr. McMahon is going to make an appearance here tonight on SmackDown.
Well, we aren't wasting any time tonight, though, as here comes the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko, as he is opening up SmackDown in this one-on-one matchup.
Malenko is about to crush Jericho's dreams of a rematch title shot with Regal here tonight.
And here comes Y2J, who has to win here on SmackDown if he wants to rematch Regal for the Intercontinental Championship, which Regal screwed Jericho out of at Backlash.
That's slander, JR. Regal won fair and square. Don't besmirch the Raw GM like that.
Well, anyways, remember, if Jericho wins, not only does he get the title shot, but he also gets to pick the stipulation for the match, too. So both men are ready. Here's the bell, and this match is underway. Malenko locks up, looking for a suplex, but great reversal by Y2J, looking for an early pin. Malenko looks to tie up, but Jericho ducks under, and a flurry of kicks to the leg of Malenko. Jericho looking for a Frankensteiner.
Ha 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 ha! Malenko drops him face first into the canvas.
Jericho whipped into the ropes, and a knee to the gut floors Y2J. And the submissions expert, Malenko, locking in the armbar, looking to make Jericho submit. Malenko could tear the shoulder right out of its socket, and Y2J could kiss this match goodnight.
Nobody can apply submissions like Malenko can. Jericho is going to have to submit.
But a fantastic counter out of the hold from Jericho, and just in time, too. Jericho went for the spinning heel kick, but Malenko saw that one coming. And now Dean is letting everyone know he's in control of this match. Jericho slow to his feet. Y2J counters the right hand with one of his own. Malenko into the ropes. A textbook arm drag, and now Malenko crawling to the corner to get back to his feet. Flying clothesline from Jericho. And now it's Malenko struggling. Kick to the gut and rolled up into a pin. 2 count only. And this time the spinning heel kick connects. A flurry of strikes from Y2J, but Malenko counters. And what a nasty European uppercut, which floors Jericho. They tie up, and a backbreaker from Malenko, looking to slow Jericho down. Malenko with the suplex, but Y2J counters into the pin, 1 count, and Malenko counters into a pin of his own. And now another reversal. And again. 2 count, and Jericho kicks out. And now, unlike him, Malenko is just unloading with his fists. And a back suplex to Jericho.
And now it's Jericho who needs the ropes to get back to his feet.
Malenko up to the second rope and dangles Jericho from the top turnbuckle in a dragon sleeper. Y2J draped on the ropes. Malenko ties up, and suplex drops him across that top rope, which will take the wind right out of you.
Here's the pin. It's over.
No, Jericho kicks out on 2. Great drop toe hold into the leg lock submission. Jericho desperately trying to reach the ropes. Jericho manages to roll out of the submission, but you can see the damage that hold did to Jericho's knee. Y2J whipped into the turnbuckle. Here comes Malenko, but Jericho gets his feet up to counter. Running bulldog from Jericho. Malenko using the ropes back to his feet. Dean whipped into the ropes, but Malenko reverses it. Jericho flips over the back of Malenko. Spinning heel kick. Jericho going for the lion salt, flying through the air and connects into the cover.
Kick out Dean.
3 count, and this one is all over. Dean Malenko controlled the match, but in the end Jericho was too explosive to handle and pulls out the victory here on Smackdown, and in doing so books his title shot for the Intercontinental Championship against William Regal at Insurrection.
And now Jericho also gets to pick the match stipulation too. This is a disaster. Here comes the chairman of the board. The man pays our paychecks, JR Mr. McMahon, and he is far from happy after what took place on Raw is War Monday night.
You mean he got a taste of his own medicine for once?
The fact I am out here having to say what I'm about to say, quite frankly, makes me sick to my stomach. Shane, Eric, congratulations. You actually managed to outmaneuver me on Raw is War. I'll admit it, perhaps I took you too lightly. Perhaps I didn't give you and your WCW brand enough credit. But I won't ever allow that to happen again. So with that said, let me throw down the gauntlet and offer you a challenge at Insurrection. How about 2 of my hand-picked WWF superstars against 2 of your WCW stars, and when my team wins, you finally disappear, never to be seen again.
Hey Vince, I hope you enjoyed our little surprise last week. Turns out there is still a lot of life left in WCW after all. Just ask Scott Steiner and Booker T.
Dad, for once you are right. You underestimated us, and your arrogance blinded you, allowing WCW to pick up another victory. Right on your own flagship show, Raw is War. As for your challenge, I know you too well, and the fact you want us gone so much means you're worried about us, so we accept your challenge. However, when WCW win the match, we want full control of Raw is War the following evening. In fact, Raw is War will become a one-night special, WCW Monday Nitro on WWF television. What do you say, Pops?
Oh, wow.
Shane, you flatter yourself and your WCW geriatrics. A fully focused Vincent Kennedy McMahon will never be defeated by WCW wrestling. So I accept your stipulation, however. Don't get too excited about a Monday Nitro show, as I guarantee WCW winning at Insurrection have no chance in hell of winning.
What a blockbuster match we have at Insurrection. Will WCW take over Raw as War?
Or will we see an end to the WCW invasion once and for all?
Here comes the WWF champion, that tough SOB, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is joining us ringside as we see who he will defend the WWF title against at Insurrection. Welcome, Stone Cold.
You can save your welcomes. I'm just out here to see which one of these jackasses I need to open up a can of whoop ass on at Insurrection.
How about this monster of a man, 7 foot tall, nearly 500-pound Big Show?
I've beat his giant ass before, and I'll do it again. It really doesn't matter to Stone Cold.
One half of the APA, it's a fellow Texan, Steve Bradshaw.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch, but a full APA ain't beating me, let alone half.
Here comes the big red machine, it's Kane.
Now come on, Steve, even you must be worried about potentially having to put the title on the line against someone like Kane.
Hey, Kane isn't someone to be taken lightly, but I ain't shying away from nobody. Whether it's Kane, Bradshaw, Big Show, it doesn't matter. If you want to take this title away from Stone Cold, you're going to have to be willing to fight to your last breath, and then more.
It's the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, and what a huge opportunity this is for him tonight for a shot to main event for the WWF title.
The Japanese buzzsaw himself, Tajiri. Unorthodox style, he could be a tricky opponent, Steve, if he wins here tonight.
If he wins, then bring it on.
Super heavyweight in his own head. It's Crash Holly looking for a huge win tonight.
Hey, I like this kid, but I wouldn't think twice to whip his ass all over the arena.
ECW legend, won the toughest around, it's Raven, and I can tell you firsthand, Austin, he would love nothing more than to be the next WWF champion.
Even if he dumps everyone else out over the top rope tonight, he will be on the end of one hell of an ass whooping at Insurrection, courtesy of Stone Cold.
And here comes the young Matt Hardy, part of Team Extreme. And what a huge opportunity for him tonight here on SmackDown.
An opportunity to get one hell of an extreme ass whooping.
So the bell rings and this crazy action gets started here on SmackDown. Remember, a superstar is eliminated if thrown up and over the top rope to the floor, and the last man standing challenges Steve Austin for the WWF title at Insurrection. Raven thrown over the rope by Kane, but manages to hold on. And now Blackman is holding onto the ropes for his life, but manages to roll back into safety.
Raven again in trouble in the corner. Kane looks hell-bent on eliminating him.
Big Show launches Hardy over the top rope, but Hardy manages to survive.
Oh, what a clothesline from Kane.
Flying springboard back elbow from Tajiri. And a huge powerbomb from Big Show. Bradshaw in trouble as Tajiri looks to throw him over the ropes. And Raven is in trouble now too. JBL still holding on to the bottom rope. Raven saving himself as he is thrown over, and Bradshaw rolls back to safety. Tajiri in the bear-like grip of the Big Show, perched on the ropes. Oh, and that big boot gives us our first elimination, and it's goodbye to Tajiri.
And now Crash Holly sent over flying over the top rope by Bradshaw, and Holly has been eliminated.
And now Kane could be in trouble as Steve Blackman looks to throw him out, grabbing his leg for leverage. And now here comes the Big Show to help. And two men dump Kane out of this match, and that's a huge upset. Matt Hardy eliminates Steve Blackman, and we are down to 3. Not for long, as Hardy is tossed out courtesy of the Big Show, and we are down to Big Show and Bradshaw. Great athleticism from Bradshaw, and a clothesline from hell, and Bradshaw just has to throw Big Show over the rope to book his title shot.
But Show holds on JR. This isn't over yet.
How bad do you want it, Bradshaw?
Bradshaw trying with all his might to push this giant Big Show off the ringside to the floor.
But Big Show is just too big and strong, JR.
Running boot by Big Show. Bradshaw sent into the ropes, and a huge spine buster by the Big Show. Look at the strength of the Big Show. Bradshaw's a huge man himself, and Show is picking him up like he weighs 50 pounds. Big Show pulls Bradshaw back up to his feet. And that's a hard Irish whip into the turnbuckle from Big Show. And now Bradshaw launched up and over the top, and a dominating victory for the Big Show.
So there's the giant you will have to face at Insurrection and defend your WWF title against Austin.
Giant or not, I don't fear no man stepping between those ropes.
And now Big Show taunting Austin at ringside. Don't react to it, Steve.
I'll beat your ass at Insurrection. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, watch out now. Big Show leaving the ring. This could get heated. A cheap shot by the Big Show lays out Austin. And the Big Show continues the attack. Oh, and what does the Big Show have in mind here? These two men now brawling on top of our announcer table. This is dangerous. Oh no, Big Show's hand around Austin's throat. Don't do it, Big Show. By God, Austin chokes, slammed through the table, his broken in half.
And I think we are looking at the next WWF champion, the Big Show.
With Austin laid out on the floor, if this happens at Insurrection, Paul, you may be right. Well, thank you for watching an explosive SmackDown, and please join us for our next show as we cross the pond to London, England for the WWF Insurrection pay-per-view. It's going to be a stacked show, including WWF Intercontinental Champion William Regal puts the title on the line against Chris Jericho, and Jericho gets to pick the match stipulation for this one. We have just witnessed the Big Show dominate his way to a title shot against WWF Champion Stone Cold Steve Austin, and after tonight's events, Steve Austin could be in big trouble. And what a spectacle we will have when Mr. McMahon's hand-picked WWF stars face off against two WCW stars in a WWF ring. If McMahon's team wins Shane, and WCW must go forever, but if WCW win, then our next show will be WCW Monday Nitro, and who knows what could happen. Well, as always, thank you for watching, folks. Please remember to subscribe, and we will see you for Insurrection. Take care, everyone.